Hello, everyone. My name is Luis Carlos Belen, and I'm making this short video to talk to you about the state of exception that Brazil is experiencing. At present, we find ourselves living under a dictatorship of the judiciary, and I also want to convey to you the details of a recent episode that adds to this ongoing sad story that Brazil is currently writing. In a recent development, the conviction of businessman Marcelo Odebrecht was annulled by the Minister of the Supreme Federal Court, marking a significant decision in the legal proceedings. This businessman, who was a confessed defendant and stated that he delivered millions of dollars to former President Dilma and then President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva as campaign funds, originating from overpricing in works within a corruption scheme. Marcelo Odebrecht, the same person, was responsible for managing the government's slush fund. There exists a comprehensive list of politicians who were receiving bribes from the company Odebrecht. The government of PT, led by Luiz Inácio and Lula da Silva, was responsible for orchestrating the most significant corruption scandal in the history of Brazil, and quite possibly the most significant corruption scandal in the history of the entire planet. An enormous amount of reais, totaling trillions, was illicitly taken from the public coffers. Former President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva was arrested and convicted of 7 crimes in 3 instances. Some years ago, in a monocratic decision, the Supreme Federal Court Minister, Fachin, annulled the convictions, meaning he was no longer convicted. As a result of this decision, Lula was released from prison, marking a significant turning point in his legal battle and allowing him to resume his political activities. The Operation Car Wash, which carried out the most extensive number of arrests of corrupt individuals in history, an operation that received widespread applause and praise from multiple countries around the world, was completely destroyed by this group that belongs to and is now an integral part of the Supreme Federal Court, the highest judicial body in the country. This absurdity reached the point of reinstating the biggest thief in the history of Brazil, who is known as the leader of the largest corruption gang that has ever existed, back into the presidency, which is an unimaginable and shocking development for the country. To give you an idea, the 2022 election took place within an environment of selective censorship. One candidate could not speak badly of the other, while the other could speak badly of the candidate. I want to say something to you. Brazil is a rich country. Brazil is a prosperous country where there is a joyful and hardworking people, and we Brazilians are suffering in this situation. I would like to request authorities from around the globe to thoroughly investigate everything that I am discussing. In relation to Marcelo Odebrecht and numerous other businessmen, such as the Batista brothers from the JBS Group, who unlawfully redirected billions of dollars in order to financially support the campaigns of the Workers' Party. These loans were granted subsequent to these companies obtaining access to government credits, and we still have no knowledge regarding whether or not they fulfilled these obligations. Do not place trust in the information I am providing. It is crucial to remain skeptical and seek further evidence to validate the claims being made. Go and conduct thorough research to see and understand what is currently happening in Brazil. It is important to be aware that the mainstream media is often influenced by financial interests. The mainstream media is purchased. The present government censors and removes from broadcasting anyone who criticizes it, while providing financial support and endorsing all significant media platforms to speak positively of its administration. In conclusion, I would like to request you to kindly share this video with as many individuals as you can, in order to enable these individuals to become agents of transformation in Brazil, working towards the establishment of a genuine democracy. I express my heartfelt gratitude for your cooperation.